My name is Hawai'i Bernal, and I coordinate the Hawai'i Farm to School Hui, which is a statewide network formed to strengthen Hawaii's farm to school movement. So these are the core elements of farm to school. I want you to get a sense of the movement that you're a part of as educators that take your kids outside to learn in the gardens. So farm to school does include school gardens and agriculture education as one of the core elements, along with nutrition education and anything related to food systems, and then procurement, so improving school food through procuring food from local farmers. This is an interesting study by a task force within the CDC. They actually recommend school-based gardening with nutrition education in order to increase children's vegetable consumption. So there's starting to be more and more evidence as to the various benefits for children's health, and then of course implementing many different subjects of learning for students. This is a national movement, and the National Farm to School Network has formed around the same time as our Hui here in all 50 states. Sorry about this photo, but Kokua Hawaii Foundation is our core partner here. And then the Hui is a supporting partner in this movement. I recently got to attend the national conference, and there are over 1,000 people from all over the US and internationally talking farm to school. It was very inspiring. Farm to School Month happens in October, so just keep that on your radar as an opportunity to plan an event at your school to raise awareness within your school community about farm to school, healthy food, school gardening. And in 2017, we passed legislation here to dedicate October as Farm to School Month in Hawaii. This is our Hui. We formed in 2010. We have 5 island-level networks that all come together to strengthen the farm to school movement here. These are a number of our core community organizations, and a lot of this work that's being done here is being taken throughout the Pacific through PREL, Pacific Resources for Education and Learning. These are our state agency partners, so you may be aware of the Aina Pono Hawaii State Farm to School program that's done a lot to transform school food through pilots in Kohala and Mililani, and going to be rolling out statewide. We work with the Department of Agriculture, Health, Education, and University of Hawaii. We have national partners with the network that I mentioned, USDA Farm to School program, Slow Food USA, and Whole Kids Foundation. They're supporting our work to actually roll out garden to cafeteria here. So that will allow school garden grown produce to be served in the cafeteria. That is currently in progress. It's not finished yet, but it will be piloting this spring, which is exciting. So our mission is to strengthen Hawaii's farm to school movement, and we support this work through capacity building, resource development and sharing, professional development, and policy development and advocacy. So this is an example of how we provide or support the providing of professional development for educators. And these are just a few little examples. Yeah, you can click through there. We use the collective impact model, in case you've heard of that, for our Hui. We have formally held annual conferences for educators that we'd like to do again. Debbie organizes a youth garden conference here, so also please be on the lookout for that, to have your students come and share their work related to school gardening. And one more. In terms of policy, in 2015 we were successful in helping to pass legislation to create Hawaii's first state-level farm-to-school program in the Department of Agriculture. That was 2015, and now the Department of Education is moving forward with their support of farm to school. So see, these are some of our active projects. I'll just go through quickly. Collaborating with the DOE and doing more to integrate. Developing our island networks that are working in conjunction with DOE, but also supporting charter and independent schools. Farm to early care and education, so making sure the youngest ones can be gardening, learning about nutrition, and eating and tasting healthy foods. P20 ag education, so making sure from preschool through post-secondary, students at every level have an opportunity to experience agriculture. Garden to Cafeteria, as I mentioned, really exciting. Debbie is really helping to spearhead the development of this plan for Hawaii. We have a school garden safety manual that has been published and is being updated in conjunction with this plan. Of course, the rat lungworm disease prevention and education, which we're so glad to have Kay as a partner. And Hawaii School Peace Gardens, the goal of dedicating spaces on campus where students can have calm, peaceful experiences. And also supporting charter school food health. Okay, so our vision, just lastly, is really to have an established farm-to-school program in the Department of Education with staff in order to support a garden in every school for every student. And a slide that I don't have here is actually that 88% of K through 12 public schools report having a garden, which is a lot. And they're not necessarily for every student. Sometimes it's one teacher. But we're working there, right? Next. We'd like a full-time paid trained garden educator in every school garden. And high-quality, sustainable school garden programs that are fully integrated with school culture, curriculum, and community. So just lastly, we believe that nature is our best teacher. I'm sure in a lot of ways you agree. This HA framework, really excited about that. It's a great way to strengthen our work and show the outcomes that HA is also promoting. And really, you know, the DOE mission statement promotes raising joyful lifelong learners. And as a former garden educator, I believe that the joy and love lives in the garden with students. So that's why we're here today.